played by the best in the game. Hey everybody, we are here at Wrigley Field, home of the Chicago Cubs, and we are here with an absolute legend of Wrigley Field, Gary Pressy. Gary, thank you so much for being here, or allowing us to be here.
No, great to do it for you guys. You guys are super.
You're the organist here?
Yes, I am.
And how long have you been the organist?
This is my 33rd year.
33 years?
1987 when we started.
Wow.
I've done over 2,623 consecutive games.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So you've never missed a game?
Haven't missed one yet.
So like when I was here in the 90s, that was you when I was here at the game?
Yes, it was.
Any Cubs game, that's you.
That was me.
Wow. How did you end up landing this gig? Your job as a musician is just so interesting.
I started playing the organ when I was 5 years old. But what I would do is go in the backyard, imitate Jack Brickhouse, the old Cub announcer, play-by-play guy, Ron Santo, Billy Williams, like any kid, and play a little baseball by myself and announce the game, hum the national anthem. Wrigley Field, we had a garage with vines. It was Wrigley Field. There was Wrigley Field. There was Cubs.
So you were just the biggest fan
that
also played organ.
Yes, I grew up loving baseball and still do. Then I started playing the organ for the Chicago Stings soccer and Loyola basketball, UIC basketball, and position became available in 1987, and I got the call on April Fool's Day. So I don't know if I'm still.
I think I'm still fooling
them. I'm still fooling them, and I'm not saying anything.
What's a normal day here for you like?
Well, like when we have a night game which starts at 7 o'clock, set up the music, and I start playing as soon as the gates open up. And we take up organ music all the way till like around 6:30, and then we have announcements that to be made and videos now. And then during the games, I'm here to get the crowd going, to get the team going, and then of course the stretch. And that is always an exciting part of my job.
And I'm sure at this point you can play it in your sleep. Maybe you do. Maybe you're
I heard a lot of people,
like this.
I heard a lot of people sing it.
Yeah. So let's talk about what are you working with here?
Okay, this is a Lowry organ. Voila, there it is.
And all right.
This organ's been here, this one, since 2004. And this is the third organ that we've had here at Wrigley Field since 1987. So it almost missed the World Series in 03, but we didn't quite make it in.
I was actually right in front of Wrigley Field when they won. And just all of a sudden, just the whole city turned into a gigantic party.
That Saturday night in 2016 when we went to the series was one of my, if not my top game in my career.
Yeah.
And then do the World Series and to come back and win it, and the parade. The parade was awesome. I never seen many people in my life.
Yeah. Even just being here on the night that they won, I remember being in front of Wrigley Field and just looking out down Clark and Addison. And just for as far as you could see, it was like a concert.
Sea of humanity.
Yeah.
And then when we had the parade, we had the buses go by, and you could look down whatever streets, Armitage. Unbelievable. Lakeshore Drive was shut off on that side. It was super, and I would like to do it again.
Yeah. All right, so back to music. So what do you look for in an organ? Why did you choose this?
Well, I did a lot of work for the Lowry Organ Company, and they have been the only company with us since 1967.
So are you like their top endorsee?
Just about.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're not in business anymore. But
oh no.
But
okay.
The organ is very integral to Wrigley Field because they were the first team to have an organ at a baseball game, be it for one day in 1941. They used it for one day.
So there was just no music in baseball prior to that.
They would have a band roaming around maybe for holidays or opening day. But the organ was put in here in 1967, and it's been here since. We've got so many different settings, and we have a Broadway setting that you can... I mean, that's coming on, and... What happened one day...
Do you use the presets?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah?
And then one day we had a snow falling, so... little sleigh ride. So, and it's got all different Latin beats, country beats, big band. See, because the thing about Wrigley Field, I try to play everything from the big band era to the latest, because we have 3 generations of Cub fans, if not maybe 4 sometimes. Yeah. Grandpa brings son, who brings his son, who brings his son, maybe. The music of every generation. I try to do that.
What gets you, like earlier you just played a chord and immediately it sounds like baseball. What's that? We're
That's
at a
your
baseball game
basically
right now.
flutes. That's a nice subtle sound, because when you walk into the Wrigley Field, it really does sound like a cathedral. When people walk in and you're hearing maybe the different types of, and I think it's a soothing sound. It brings people back.
'Cause I don't associate that sound with anything else.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah.
Exactly. And Wrigley Field has done such a great job in implementing the organ into the pregame music and during the games, and it's great.
You have a big screen here.
We have,
Are you watching
we have
that?
a TV. Sometimes I watch the Lamana, but basically I'm watching 95%. I'm watching the field.
Okay.
Because we have such a good view, and we have the gentleman that runs the whole control standing here, and he'll say, "Okay, Garrett, 10 seconds, wrap it up," and then they make an announcement or something. But as far as when the game is going on, you have to be careful. You can't interfere when the batter's ready to swing the bat or the pitcher's ready to throw the ball.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Because if you were really irresponsible and the other team is at bat, you could just be like...
But it's been, exactly. Oh, yes. You really have to be a baseball fan to know, okay, 4 balls is a walk. And you have to read the crowd's mind. Okay, what are they? Okay, we're down by a run. Let's do it. Get the crowd going. Hopefully, we'll win the game, and I'll take credit. We've had a ball hit our window once.
Really?
But
did it crack it or anything?
Well,
or
actually,
it was just really alarming.
Well, actually, this was like maybe 20 years ago. It has to be 20 years ago because it smashed a fax machine.
In this room?
Yes.
So most of the time, are you on this setting?
Yeah, basically this is your setting, but then we've got other presets, and there's so many of them and so many different rhythms that you don't get bored playing this organ.
Yeah, so you're always switching through settings throughout the game.
Yeah, I always liked the organ because of that. A piano is great, but you're limited to the piano sound. Well, now they have these new pianos that. But the organ is always something I've always liked because. You fool around with it. You want a little country guitar, a little...
What's the guitar sound like?
Well, I'll play the Men in Blue, the song from '84. That's the Men in Blue from the '84 Cubs.
Yeah. Of course, every time, like you've played, Take Me Out to the Ball Game a million times.
Almost.
Yeah. I wonder how many times you've actually played it.
Well, at least 20.
Yeah.
We used to do it with Harry when I first started here. Harry Carey was the broadcaster, of course, and it's a good thing I was in his circle because he really enjoyed my music. And okay, Gary, let me hear ya. And I would hold the. Then they go, 1, 2, 3, and then, and so now we have the guest conductors, which is a cool thing because you're meeting people from all walks of life.
Yeah, other than those standards that are there every time. Like you probably have certain things that you play when a home run happens.
And I used to play this when we hit a home run wipeout. Now they have their own music when they hit a home run, and that's great too.
If there's a foul ball, do you have something for that?
Okay, yeah. When the ball would come down and scale down.
And are you looking out to get it exactly when it
happens? Oh yeah, I try to make sure if it's going to hit the light and come back or. Yeah. I never had a player say, "Can you play this or can you play that?" But I will tell you, Mark Grace, who was with the Cubs in the '80s and '90s, he was in the movie Taking Care of Business. So he would be warming up before the game, and I would go into. He would look up and wave. And so that was pretty cool. Jody Davis, the catcher, Dixie, I would play, and he'd put his hand over his heart. So little things like that. Like Ryan Sandberg would come. Oh man, when he finished playing, he says, I love the music, and that there's a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? Sammy Sosa, when he would hit a home run, he would do his little hop at home plate. That's at the hop.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's little ditties like that. It's
During a game, like let's say, what do you play if the Cubs are doing really, 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 really well? Then also, what would you be playing if they're doing really, really, really bad?
one of my favorite songs is a song that's 50 years old. It was the theme song of the '69 Cubs. Hey, hey, holy man, watch it. And then if we're losing by a lot, there's a song called Meditation, means something to think about, but listen to the down volume of it. It's already sad. It's very subtle.
It's a really cool position you're in where you can kind of like give a soundtrack to how everyone here is feeling.
Exactly. I mean, it's funny because a lot of people say, I was at the concession stand. You played down on the corner. Meaning we had runners on first and third on the corner.
And it must be cool too to be the backing music for when, this many people are singing.
Yeah.
So often,
for the stretch. Yeah. After Harry passed away, they had celebrity singers, and Mike Ditka sang it on a Sunday in July, and he was a little late. And he has his artificial hip, and he's struggling. He gets up there, he takes that microphone without any reservation of doing this, and he says, "I want, I two, I three, take me out to the ball game, take me out to the." He did it like in a polka tempo, and we scored like 7 runs in the bottom of the inning. Harry loved it. Harry did it. He was a lot of fun. He was not Frank Sinatra, so I mean, and he knew it. So it's a show, and then we come across with a good vibe.
Mm-hmm. You're playing like a huge sold out show at the same venue.
Well, most of the time it's 40,000, so I mean, you can't. I've had the should I say thrill of singing a stretch 3 times, my 2,400 game, 2,500 game, and 2,600 game. So I made sure I played loud. Fans, take it over. So if I could do it, the bar is pretty low. Be my guest if you want to slide in and tickle it a little bit.
Absolutely. I accidentally pressed the horse button. I didn't know that the middle C is horse.
That's okay. That's all right.
How did we end up at horse sounds?
There are different dog whistles, cats, cows. There's old sirens, planes, seagulls. Let's go back to the regular
here we go.
sound.
I just caught myself doing this again. Being a guitar player,
That's
I
it.
always do this whenever I get to keep like.
Well, you're used to that.
It feels like I'm adding it. So at least the ball on the roof.
Okay,
I got that one.
Okay, yeah, which actually.
I didn't even
with the
it.
piano.
There we go.
Perfect. You could do a charge. Just break up an F chord. Do you know F? C, F, A, C, back to A. There you go.
Oh man, no one's playing well. I'm not playing it well enough.
There you go. See, now you can keep on with the F and play Let's Go Cubs by going back and forth with an F and a C. You go up a half step.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, now he's getting cocky. Oh, no, look out.
I'm such a bad keyboard player. No. Yes.
Yeah.
No, I had it. Yeah.
Whoa. See, not even one lesson. He's a Hall of Famer. Well, let's go back to the bum, 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 bum.
Oh, there's no way that I can do that.
Yes, you could.
Go just C.
Go, no, you're back to that. No. You just hit the...
Oh, okay.
It just...
Yeah.
There you go. See? He really knows it, but he's cunning over here. And then go with charge. Now the bugle call.
Okay.
You break up a B flat chord. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Whoa.
I had a vibrato too.
See now, it's going to be hands off pretty soon with this guy.
To me, a fretboard seems so much more natural, just because I've spent so much time with it.
Yeah, I mean,
but this makes so much more musical sense. But for me, it's so confusing.
If you ever go to an airplane and see the cockpit, you're just like, ah!
Yeah, this also is very cockpit looking.
Why don't we do F, C,
Yeah.
F, A, C,
FAC.
2 hits, 1, and then C, and then go to C.
All right.
I will step aside. And you got the right pedal, and this guy is ready. I like how you hit the F sharp, you know. That's woke up the D7. That's good.
Yeah. Are there other chords there?
C, A7, D7, G7.
All right. Oh jeez.
It's okay. That's sometimes the singers sound like that too. Don't worry about
All of
it.
a sudden, we're take you out to somewhere. Okay. All right.
It's passable.
The people in
It's a B plus.
they would know what the song is. They would know what I'm going for.
I think you have passed the test.
Thank you.
How many people play this organ? Like, do other people come?
Oh no, not really.
It's
So
Not
it's you
really.
and Rob play the Wrigley organ.
That's about what it is.
Yeah. Still, to play the song correctly, we still have one person there.
You get that bugle call. That's all you need.
If I was doing the game, everything gets a bugle
That's all right.
call.
That's okay.
Well, I think that's the video. Gary, thank you so
Thank you, guys.
much.
That was so
This has
fun.
been such a blast. And if you would like to see Gary play at this wonderful venue, he's here at every Cubs game. If you'd like to see a concert,
And hopefully through at least the end of October.
the concert
See you all at the
game.
parade again. That would be nice. That would be nice.